That night, I dozed off while reading, book still in my hands. Suddenly, a knocking sound jolted me awake, my heart pounding hard. But gradually, as the rhythmic tapping continued, I drifted back to sleep. On such a cold night, I always tried to use books to mask the pain of losing my beloved, but how could mere pages ever cover such ache? Suddenly, a cool breeze swept in from outside, and those purple curtains began to flutter as if something was trying to slip inside. A wave of terror washed over me. Even crouched beneath my chair, I could still hear the relentless knocking echoing in my ears, tap after tap, as if trying to scatter my very soul. Gathering my courage, I opened the door.
Darkness there.
The hallway stood empty, not a soul in sight. But the moment I closed the door, the knocking became more urgent. More insistent, as if something was pressing me to act. Curiosity got the better of me, so I opened the window. Suddenly, a black raven flew inside. It didn't linger before me for even a moment, instead flying straight to perch above the door, settling beside that sculpture. We stared at each other, and I couldn't help but ask its name. Just then, an invisible mist began to fill the air, and the tense atmosphere slowly turned soothing. Looking up, I saw two little angels lighting some kind of memory mine of dulling incense, supposedly able to help me completely forget all those feelings I had for March. At this thought, tears began streaming down my face uncontrollably, but that blasted raven actually started mocking me from its perch. I was furious, hurling curses at it, telling it to get lost, but no matter how much I yelled, that creature just ignored me, maintaining that same arrogant attitude. In my rage, I lunged for it, tearing the curtains and knocking over the bookshelf, only to end up knocking myself unconscious. That wretched raven remained perfectly perched on the sculpture, quietly watching my humiliation unfold. It turned out this was all just a story Lisa had been reading to me from her book, but even knowing it was fiction, I was still scared enough to cry my eyes out up in that treehouse. When night fell and everyone in the house had gone to sleep, I alone remained awake.
Oh no, March, come on, please!
Homer, I'm not sleeping with the lights on. They're just children's stories. They can't hurt you.
Staring out the window as the atmosphere grew increasingly eerie around me.